Shalom to the 144,000, alongside the one third of the elect of the nation of Israel, Yasha Allah. First of all praises, glory, and honor is due unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Waha, Rechaha, Kodash. Double honors, of course, always is extended unto the elder apostles of the great millstone, alongside the bishops and Zaquanium who continue to rule and teach the church well, teach the nation of Israel well, leading and guiding the flock by example. Peace, blessings, and salutations goes out to the Akim, pushing this 100% gospel the world over in sincerity and in truth, in hopes that it may edify the elect lambs of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, in these last days, which we are certainly in. Alright, to you few sincere sisters doing the right thing, to you I say Shalom, Wa Adawan Ratazah, which means Lord willing. You know, so Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. And yeah, man, we can see that the curtains are closing on this wicked man system. His society is dwindling. It's coming to a halt. Okay. All right. People are losing it. All right. The economy is unstable. All right. You know, lack of jobs. That's all you hear about nowadays, and that's all you will hear about. You know, jobs being axed. All right. You know, robots, AI taking over job positions, businesses going into administrations, store closures. All right. That's what you're gonna see from here on out, man. So we know the future is dark. So this is an article from the Sun. Okay, 23rd of August 2023. The hope for you that all these prophecies do indeed come to pass. Right, and that's what we're coming in the spirit of prophecy. Right, that's the testimony of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Okay, so we're occupied in that. So it says closing time. Bargain chain with over 500 branches to sadly shut a shop in days. Okay. When one goes, the rest will follow along. It's like a domino effect. It says the works will be shutting its site in Hitchin on Friday after pulling down the shutters on 3 other shops and opening elsewhere. The discount chain, which has more than 520 shops across the UK, sells value gifts, arts, crafts, toys, books, and stationery. And to be fair, it's been a long time since I even really come across this store. I forgot it was even around. That's how so few of them are. That's why there's no wonder it's closing. You barely hear of it. All right. It says it's confirmed that its shop in the Hitchin town centre will shut its doors for the final time on August the 25th, which is obviously gone. A spokesperson for the works told the Sun, "We can confirm that we will be closing our Hitchin store after close of trade on August 25th. This has been a great location for the works, but sadly we have been unable to agree a viable rent agreement with the landlord." That's right, man, because everything's increasing in price, man. Rent is increasing. All right. Inflation, hyperinflation. All right. The cost of living is going up, man. Okay. Yeah. We apologize for any inconvenience caused by this closure and would like to thank customers for shopping at the works over the years. They continued that the chain has been able to redeploy all team members to nearby stores. It also encouraged shoppers to continue to shop at its nearby stores in Letchworth and Stevenage or online. Yeah, most businesses they've been moving on to the online platform, for lack of better words. Yeah, all right, because most things are they're done online, and they're encouraging the people to do things online as well. Okay, ordering online, buying online, selling online, things like that. So that's where they want things to move towards. Which of course all roads leads to the MOTB. Okay, so that's where we're going. All right, got another article as well. This is retailgazette.co.uk. Clinton's to shut 38 stores in bid to avoid total collapse. Clinton's is set to shut 38 of its card shops in efforts to avoid insolvency and total collapse. A lot of these businesses as well, they've been around since the early 1900s. So these are long time, businesses as well. And even they're struggling too, man. Okay. We also heard about Burger King closing a lot of its stores as well, and that's been around for a long time. Burger King, McDonald's. All right. See, so this man thinks he's gonna continue to rule forever, man. The inward thought is that the houses shall continue to forever. All All right, they call the lands after their own names, roughly paraphrasing, man. It's in the Book of Psalms. All right. So we see that the end of this, you see that this society is coming to an end. Okay. Clinton's. I read that bit already. According to the Evening Standard, an insolvency court approved a restructuring plan, meaning the company could rent the 38 unprofitable stores at risk of shutting and pay lower business rates. The business plan, presented by FRP Advisory and Jones Day, means the retailer will only pay 8.6 pence for each pound owed to its landlords and local councils for its unprofitable shops. Right? You see a lot of these places that you can't even keep up with their rent and their landlord, man. Says this means Clinton seems to be safe from collapse for at least the next year, the newspaper reports. The company's owners and main creditor have also agreed to provide a revolving loan facility, which looks to be sufficient to keep Clinton's going for the next 12 months. The restructuring plan claimed Clinton's owns Jeff and Zev Weiss would only keep funding the retailer if it took on a new business plan with greater hopes of profitability. However, the eradication of the 38 stores and much of their associated rent and rates liabilities could mean the card shop makes a recovery. The card retailer has approximately 225 stores operating throughout the UK. And notice this being the card shop. Okay. Now I'm not sure if I can look up the company of Clinton's actually, because most people they tend to send greetings, through social media rather than cards like they used to do. Like for instance, Christmas cards, people send less of those nowadays. Now that you can just wish a family member, happy Christmas, which you shouldn't be doing anyway. That's going off. All right. But people tend to do that rather than getting an actual card and sending them. It's mainly the older generation that did that. They still do it, but it's less and less than now than it used to be before. Okay. So you see that technology and social media has a major influence. I think it's. Let's look at a bit about the company. So it's a family business run and founded in 1968 by Don Lewin. All right. So yeah, yeah, okay. 1988, the business had grown to 77 stores. In 1994, the company had further grown to 270 stores. In October 1994, Clinton Cards acquired 83 shops from Hallmark Cards, and in September 1995, acquired 112 shops from Carlton Cards. A further 211 shops were bought in 1998. Here it is, Wikipedia Online. It's right. Greeting cards mainly sells yeah. There you go. Nowadays, people just tend to say, "Oh, happy birthday greeting or happy Easter," via a message on social media, you know, one of those emoji things, rather than getting a card, and especially the younger generation, you know. So you can see that, they're phasing that out anyway, because less and less people tend to do that. More of the older people tend to do that. But either way, it's all prophecy that that these that these businesses, these companies, all right, Esau's system, society as a whole, is collapsing regardless, right? Because it's the words of Yahweh Hashem Shah which is coming to pass. Because we know that the man is not a man that should lie, man. Neither the son of man that should lie either. Okay, right. The words of the Lord are faithful and true, man. Okay. So once it's spoken, it don't come back unto him void. So let's get Ecclesiastes chapter 12. Get straight to the point. Verse 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, alright, the keepers of the house are the economist, alright, the stock market watchers, alright, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, meaning, less and less jobs, as the scripture says, because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened, because the future ain't bright, that's right, and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sounding of grinding is low, again, alright, less and less jobs, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, That's right, man. People getting up early to set their, setting the alarm clock, getting up early to try and get ahead in the game to apply for more jobs, or as much as try and get themselves somewhat, stable to try and look for some sort of income somehow, right? And all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Okay. So the point is that you know the grinding is low, man. Less and less jobs. All right. Let's get Proverbs. In fact, let's get Proverbs chapter 4. Proverbs chapter 4 and verse 14. Sorry, 8. I was there to begin with. Proverbs chapter 8 and verse 13. The fear of the Lord Yahweh is to hate evil, pride, and arrogancy, and the evil way and the froward mouth. Do I hate, man? Okay. And these people out here, they walk in immense pride. Okay. They walk in immense pride. Alright. They're arrogant. Okay. They don't even acknowledge a super a higher power. They don't even acknowledge a God, man. Most of these people are atheists. Alright. They do wickedness to try and get themselves, further in life, to try and, benefit their their social economic position. All right, but we know that the elect, all right, are gonna have that healthy fear of Yahweh Shem Yahshua to carry them through this time, man. All right, and notice how the fear of the Lord is to hate evil and pride and arrogancy, because that's what the Lord hates Himself. Okay. He hates the sinner. All right. Fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride, and arrogancy, and the evil way. And most of these businesses were retained in an evil fashion, man. Okay. The West was built on colonialism, racism, things like that, man. All right. That's how the Western powers got their resources, got their wealth. Okay. And they don't even feel sorry about how they obtained it through unrighteous, ill-gotten gains, man. Okay. Let's get Proverbs 14 as well. Proverbs chapter 14 and verse 3. In the mouth of the foolish is a rod of pride, but the lips of the wise shall preserve them. Right. These are foolish people, man. These heathens, these Edomites, and the majority of our people that's joined hand in hand with them as well. Okay, because they trust in this devil, they trust in this system. Okay. Still there are people waking up, all right, to a certain extent, all right, to seeing what the so-called white man is really about. Okay. Look at the uranium that the French extracted from Niger. Okay, to power their electric generators, man. Things like that. Even these Hamite nations are, which is a lot of Jake is among Ham. All right. Even they're waking up to the wickedness of this devil. Okay, that's the thing. Now people nowadays, man. All right. That nowadays that people are looking for a job to try and sustain them instead of having university upon their priority list, because they know that's going to get them in debt. Don't get me wrong, they'll still attend, right? But less and less want are going through that path. Okay. All right. More people working from home, things like that, as well. Let's get Isaiah chapter 33 verse 6. All right. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. For the fear of the Adawan Yahweh is his treasure, man. Wisdom and knowledge. That's what's going to keep us stable in these times. Okay. All right. And leaning completely on Yahweh Hashem Shai and having that faith. All right. To keep us going, to keep us moving forward. Let's get the Hebrew word for stability. I'm a one. Firmness, fidelity, steadfastness, steadiness. That's right, man. That's right. Steadiness. Steadiness in Yahweh Shema Shai, having this knowledge, having this, you know, this wisdom to keep us through, to keep us sound. Okay, which the elect are going to hold on to. Okay, in these times. Let no man take your crown, man. Okay. So, yeah, just wanted to do a quick news update on that. Okay. We're certainly at the end, man. So, with that, Kwame Asherala, Wa Abad Babal, peace and blessings to the Bayath Shah Dawada, which is the house of David, being risen up through the Spirit these last days, man. Okay. Yabashim Yashai Brakatham family. Alright. Thawada Wa Shalom for tuning in. Shalom.